After the facilitator has been and done the hard work of facilitating the course, it's time for the assessor to take over. And we can either have the assessor record the assessments, or we can have a data capture recording the assessments that have come through from the assessor themselves. Now, to get into the assessment section, we go to the very bottom left-hand button where it says Assessments per Unit Standard, etc. Click on that, and it'll take us through to our assessment page. Now, we designed this LMS to be as functional as possible to people who maybe just want to keep the CETA information as part of the database and not much else. So it brings in the learner name, the unit standard that's been assessed, and the unit standard title automatically. All we have to do then in terms of assessment, at the moment that is put in the date of assessment, the assessor, and bear in mind these drop downs will be populated from your assessor input form, which we've discussed earlier, and the results. Now, the results in terms of the qualifications that are built around unit standards would be competent or not yet competent. But we also realize a lot of our client base works with non-NQF aligned courses. So we've left it that you can double click and add your own information there. Going historically, you can have passed and failed if you want. If it's only an attendance scenario or an attendance of the course, we can put attendant in there. And that basically will have the information that needs to go through in terms of learner achievement. Thereafter, it's up to you what you want to capture in terms of your own QMS. Was a POE submitted? If not, why not? Have we used this course for RPL purposes? What tools we use? And if we're using more than one tool, we can make other notes under the Notes for Assessment report. The facilitator or assessor might want to make some recommendations. Okay, Anna was found competent in this apply tiles to plastered surfaces unit standard, but she also has good communication and leadership skills. She should be looked at for middle management. What currency of evidence are we using? Sufficiency, authenticity of evidence, the validity, I can never say that word, the validity of evidence, and any notes against that evidence. We can link to the assessor's report. If we want to, it's telling us here that to get there we'd have to say we're happy with the location of the report. And we can link to the assessment report. If we want to get a report on the assessment, we can get one on the whole course, which gives us all the learners, all the unit standards, and their competencies against that. Or we can have an assessment report per learner. And here we have Anna again, who's showing what she's done here. Once I've done my assessment for Anna, I can move on either to the next unit standard or to the next learner assessment on this particular one. When you see a sign come up like that, let's just go back to it, where it says you can't go to the specified record, what it's saying is basically you've gone too far to the left, or you've gone to number 1, or you've gone too far to the right, you've gone past, in this case, data number 40. So it only means that you can't go further in one direction or the other direction because it's at the end of the list there.